16 legendary defenders. One impossible question. Who is the 20th century's perfect defender? No nostalgia. No bias. Pure criteria. Let's begin. Tournament participants. The rules are simple. 16 defenders. Each round a one random criteria. The eye decides who wins. Syria vs Cafu. Krul vs Bobby Moore. Passarella vs Carlos Alberto. Maldini vs Koeman. Chumpitaz vs Beckenbauer. Baresi vs Figueroa. Facchetti vs Jr. Gentile vs Nilton Santos. Round of 16, a criterion: positional awareness. Syria vs Cafu. Syria reads space with surgical calm. Cafu positions through explosive athletic recovery. Winner, Syria. Krul vs Bobby Moore. Krul shifts across the backline with total versatility. Moore positions like he's playing chess at full speed. Winner, Bobby Moore. Passarella vs Carlos Alberto. Passarella reacts aggressively to close danger fast. Alberto anticipates passing lanes before they open. Winner, Carlos Alberto. Maldini vs Koeman. Maldini's body orientation is perfect in every scenario. Koeman relies more on distribution than positioning. Winner, Paolo Maldini. Chumpitaz vs Beckenbauer. Chumpitaz holds the line with pure discipline. Beckenbauer moves like he's controlling the whole system. Winner, Franz Beckenbauer. Baresi vs Figueroa. Figueroa defends with elegance and calm reading. Baresi's positional IQ is microscopic level elite. Winner, Franco Baresi. Facchetti vs Jr. JNIOR presses forward with fluid defensive timing. Facchetti maintains structure without ever breaking shape. Winner, Giacinto Facchetti. Gentile vs Nilton Santos. Gentile tracks tightly in every duel. Santos reads space like a midfielder hiding at fullback. Winner, Nilton Santos. Quarterfinals, a criterion: leadership and organization. Syria vs Bobby Moore. Syria leads through calm, subtle guidance. Moore commands like a battlefield general. Winner, Bobby Moore. Carlos Alberto vs Paolo Maldini. Alberto inspires with emotional, vocal leadership. Maldini organizes the line with robotic precision. Winner, Paolo Maldini. Beckenbauer vs Baresi. Baresi directs the backline with flawless timing. Beckenbauer controls the entire team structure. Winner, Franz Beckenbauer. Facchetti vs Nilton Santos. Santos leads through intelligence and composure. Facchetti directs defensive shape with clarity. Winner, Giacinto Facchetti. Semi-finals, a criterion: aerial ability, dominance. Bobby Moore vs Paolo Maldini. Moore wins headers with perfect timing rather than height. Maldini dominates the air with balance and controlled elevation. Winner, Paolo Maldini. Beckenbauer vs Facchetti. Facchetti rises higher with pure athleticism. Beckenbauer wins aerial duels with cleaner, decisive contact. Winner, Franz Beckenbauer. Final, the ideal defender. Paolo Maldini vs. Franz Beckenbauer. Maldini brings flawless technical defending. Beckenbauer fuses defending, intelligence and control into one complete system. Winner, Franz Beckenbauer. Your 20th century ideal defender Franz Beckenbauer. Next, midfield Mestros, who deserves a spot in the bracket.